I'm going to find me a flower or two. I want something like this, okay? This is so pretty. But this book I got from the thrift store, $4.99, a couple weeks, couple months, something like that ago. And I want to get something out of here so that we can play in my book page journal. Maybe somebody knows what that is. Maybe somebody does not. This is the last page that I created in it, like that. And I want to make something else. I need something for this. I need a flower for here. So I got this book out because every time I be coming up here with these little books that don't really have a big, beautiful flower that I want to cut out. So I thought that I'd get a real book out first, and then maybe we'll find something lovely. Okay? Because there's lovely stuff in this book. Okay? So let's look for something. All kinds of good things in here. See, even that is pretty. That would go with this. This is some just adding glue to that a minute ago. I'm trying to keep it to stick down. That's pretty. A daylily. Okay, I don't know what this is. I don't know if I tore this out, but I don't remember tearing it out. But it doesn't matter. Let's just cut the rest of it out of it. I don't think I tore that out like that, but it's possible. Okay? Just cut it on out. All right, now let's see if we want to get that or that's on 195. Let's see what else we see in here first. Okay? Because I want to find a picture. Park seed has two staples in it. Okay, I love it when I get a book that has something already in there. Notes and things like that. That's so cool. Let's see if we can find us a pretty flower. It's pretty too. And so are these. Let's see what we got. I want that. Or do I want that 195? 195. Hello there. What book is this? Hello, Michelle. This is Complete Guide to Gardening, a Better Homes and Garden big book that I got from the thrift store a couple weeks ago. $5. Yes. Hey, Meatball. How you doing? How you? Oh, that's pretty too, but they're laying down a little bit. I'm looking for a pretty picture that I can put on here of a flower, and I thought I keep going to this one. I keep going to that one, but maybe there's something else. I like that one too. I like that one too. So let's see. Oh, that's pretty too. That's pretty. That's just like a bush flower. It's pretty. I should get that. Not sure. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, it's a few pages ripped out of this book. I don't know what somebody was doing, but I didn't rip them all out like that. Okay? But that's okay because we can use those little pieces like that too. Okay? That's pretty. Those are roses. Yeah. That's pretty. Do we want to use that? Oh, that's beautiful. It doesn't have a stem, though. I need a stem, right? Seems like I would need a stem. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Lovely. All right, let's see. If we cut that, we will lose some of this. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. This one is kind of cute. I wanted to maybe not get yellow. Maybe not get yellow because I have yellow in it already on the front cover of this. And I also have a piece of yellow tape. Now this is pretty. Maybe I'll get this. Let's see. It's kind of quiet. Maybe we can get some of both of these. All right, let's try this first. I'm going to try this one. Okay. And try to get it for the front of this. And we're going to try to cut that out and maybe get some of this too. So let's get this. And let me see, do I want that piece? I'll just get this one. Like that. I'm going to try to get this to be some kind of curved way. Then we can use this since there's some kind of yellow there. And then add that, and then add this. Let's see how we can get this one. All right, let's go in. And cut this out. We might even add another type of flower to it. We're going to see what color it could be, but not yellow. But not yellow. I know it might be some flower people out here, and they'll be saying, you can't put that kind of flower with that one. But we kept on this paper, so it's okay. We just put them all together and let them become a unit, a family. Okay? A collage and everything. And that's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Well, let's turn this way. Maybe might need something else. We have these, but I'm not going to use them. I'm going to save that and look for something else real quick and see what else I can put with it. And maybe we will have to build it, excuse me, as we go, because sometimes it's okay to just do that and then we move right along with what we're doing right now. This is a really cool book, okay? Really cool. I know you can't see the whole thing. All right. Look at that. That's cute. Wonder can that go? Not really. I don't know, but this one could. Let me see. I don't want to lose that. Maybe we should get a piece of this. I said no yellow. I said no yellow, but that's white with a big yellow. I don't want that. I don't want that. Let's see what else we see in here. Oh, This one might be cute. This might be cute. Let's see. Yeah, we can salvage something right here. Let's try this one. Okay. And then we'll just cut right up here and get this. All right. And this is all we'll add to the front for right now. So we can get on with what we're going to do on the inside. But we needed something because I've been waiting for a minute to try and find something cute for this front cover. And it's a side flower, but it's okay. We'll see how we can get it in the page. All right. Let's see how we can manage to get this in here. And put this on the front. And then we can move on. We might add another kind of flower to it later. Especially seeing that this one is from the side. We'll probably have to add something indeed. Probably have to add something indeed. Okay. All right. So this still has a little bit. All right. Now we have this. And we have this. Excuse me. Yeah. I'm going to put this down low. How low can it go? Excuse me. Let's see. We can put this over here. And we'll add this in a way. I want it on this side. All right, let's put this down because we want this on this angle. Or maybe we won't be using the stem at all. I don't know. So I won't put the stem down all the way right now, but I'm going to use this flower to the angle in this direction. And then we can probably, I don't want to have to cut the green off, add this in here like this. We're going to do it because it's ours and we can. And I think it's going to be cool because I'm going to look for another flower, but not right now. I just want to add something to this. Okay, that might be all right, maybe. All right, I think it's fine. That's the start of something. We have this too, and maybe now that I see it, I wanted this piece because I thought it went with that real good, and it probably does. And I'm going to separate it I'm going to separate it. And then this one, let me see, I'm going to keep this yellow, some of it. And then I'm going to come in here and go around here. Okay. Okay. And then we're going to take that piece off. I'm going to come in here and get a little bit of this black bottom out, like that. And then maybe that looks better. It might even look even more better if I come in here and separate this out so that it is two pieces that are together but are not with this piece of paper holding it. Okay, I can't turn it that way, so I have to come in here and go this way. And go in here carefully. And then get this. Let's see where it kind of can. Okay. All right, hold on. Everybody just hold tight. I just want to take a little bit more out and hope I don't cut the little skinny. Okay, that's a little bit better. And now let me try and trim this down a little bit. All right, and maybe let me take this little piece out here. And then, since we did that, we might need to get this. Okay, now we have that, which is better. That's better. I like it. Okay, so now we got to clean this one up a little bit more because it's too much of that green on there. Although it's kind of okay, it's just too much. All right. All right, so we have this. I can put this right in here. Let's see how we can do it. Let's see how we can. Let's bring this here. Oh, that looks kind of cool. Well, that looks kind of cool. Let's do that. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, hold on, babes. You were up under here. Looking kind of cool. Maybe we'll put it on top. I don't know if I like it on top, but keep it close to here. All right, we'll leave it like this, almost looking like a snake plant type of situation. All right, which way we want it to go? Do we want it like that? I think like this. Okay. Now, we got that. Okay, that's good enough. It's getting us going a little bit so we can work on the cover some more because, I ain't really sure how the whole thing going to be, but that's enough to, keep going. Maybe I should I don't really want to put this down because I don't want to put it down because I may find another flower to put there. But what I am going to do is get a piece of this paper tape, this masking. It's real thin, like paper tape. Okay. And we're going to just get some of the sticky off so that we'll be able to move that. Okay. Okay. Now let's move right along. Okay. All right. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you. I'm not sure what Vicari said. It's in a different language, but okay. We're going to go in and we're going to find a page. I said I might want to add to this page, and I haven't, thought about a whole lot for it yet, but big. Let me move this. Stand it on the floor beside me, but I think something needs to happen here. But we're going to go here and work on, how about these two? Because this is a upright and a upright and upside down. So we'll start here, okay? Now, I have a bag, and this bag is from DoorDash. My son gets some food or whatever he's ordering. And I saw this bag in the trash bin and I said, oh, let me get that. That's nice. Okay, so we're going to use a piece of this. I said, we got to use that bag. We can't throw that thing in the trash. And he had a shopping bag. So I had both of them. And I said, I'm going to use it in my next book page spread. So we'll take a piece of this off, and then we're just going to use a piece of it, okay? We don't know where or how. We'll tear a piece because we like torn paper, and we're going to put it down somewhere, okay? Let's start here. Okay, let's start like that. Let's use this because we need to finish with this one already. So maybe we can finish with this one tonight. Okay, using up our glue. We use it to the last drop, okay? That's what we do over here. I'm going to put this down. I don't want to put any ink on it because I don't want to use ink on this right now. I want to look at the white lines to check, okay? It's kind of cool. I'll save this, and then I have some little teeny paper pads. Oh, that's a pretty one right there. That's a pretty one. Oh, this one has some butterflies. I saw that. I saw that. Let's get that. Let's use both pieces of it. Let's use one up here, one up here. And then we'll use the other one in another way. Put this here. And then we'll use this one here. Let's tear it. Do we want to tear it? Maybe here or maybe here. This one we're going to add some ink to, just because it's up against the checkerboard on here. Gives it a little different contrast or something. Okay. Okay. Now we have that. Still something trying to be flipping up over here. And then, let us see about let's see what we have here. We have a couple of things. Let's see what's in this little flip out. What is this? Okay, we got these. Set them up there. Let's see what we see in here that we could use. That one looks kind of interesting. How about this one? Did I see that already? I don't think I did. No, let's take this. Is this a sticker? I think this is a sticker. I think this book is a sticker book. I got this from Amazon some time ago. It's curled back. Okay, hold on. Let's put it here. Okay, and then we have that. Let's add some washi tape. Let's see what kind of washi. I have some kind of flower that is botanical. I got two baskets, one over this side, one over this side. So let's see which one. This one has a butterfly. Oh, some kind. Maybe we can use this one. I don't want that one. I have another one that's like this, but not that one. This is a cool one too. Let's open this while I'm looking for that, because this one has deer. This has deer and foxes, antelope. Okay, let's see. I don't want that one. I have another one. Let me see where it is. Well, we're going to open this too. We're going to open this one. I had another one. This is big, and I don't want that one either. Maybe I put it back when I was cleaning up the other stuff, the stamps. What's this? This might not be good, but let's open this one first, because I think this is good. We can use some of this, because it's green and can work. I had another one that was like the one with the purple, like that, but I don't see it. It must be in my drawer. This thing is wrapped up. They don't want us to open this. Got it. Okay, now let's see what this is. Well, this looks like postage stamps. That's what this looks like. Postage. Some of these things, it starts here. Some of them have like this hard start, and when you start to peel it, it has a paper on the back of it like this. And I don't like that kind of washi, and I hope that's not this, because it's hard to start just like this. If I wanted to use this one as a wrap, because all of that 70 is almost broken all the way off. Well, that's how it goes sometimes. What else can I do? I'm just trying to get it started. Okay. Gotta go sideways. I can't get it off unless I'm being the problem and not going in the right direction. But it apparently is the direction to go. It's just not being easy. All right. Okay, we got something and we lost something, but we gotta let that piece go. Oh, see? That's like two of them right here. One on top of the other. And so is that. All this is like two. I'm not sure what's happening. But we're just going to cut it. And we're going to use it because we had to fight. Not this. Let's just cut this one. And put this one somewhere else. Maybe up here. Okay. And then this one we might add here. Add it here or go across here. Go across here because it's like two, and there need to be somewhere where you can see it. It's like one on top of the other, and you can see that it's not, you know what I'm saying, it's not the best kind of situation. But that's what we have. So we have some of that book page that came out of there. This is a nice piece too. I was looking at the text, but maybe we can just use this piece too. And put this over here somewhere. And collage it out. Yeah, let's do that. It's going to all turn out fine. We just got to work with it as we go. And then it'll show us something new as we go. That's how I see it, because leave a little text showing. Because I'm not a pro at this stuff. I'm just trying to have fun, okay? No pressure. Just have fun and make it look cute and keep going. What kind of paper is this? Some kind of envelope, but it's got some kind of security print on this side. We're going to use it. I need some ink because this is rubbing off green, even though it looks kind of cool. I don't know why the brown always rubs off green, but it does. Maybe that's how they made it. I don't really know. So we got two colors happening on this. got two colors. I'm going to put this down here. And then we're going to put some book page on there. Out of our scrap bin. Like that one. It's something like a dictionary. I'm going to add this. Maybe I want to put this up. Yeah, maybe I'll put this one over here. Okay. Let's get some black ink here. We're still going to put some book page over there. Have to get something different maybe. And then we'll add some right here. All right, put that right there. Okay, let's look for another piece of book page to add here. Okay, we got some, this is some Bible verse, some scripture. I have to find something else that's too, it's kind of same height. I don't want it to be the same height. Okay, let's use this over here. Okay. And maybe we can add some vellum or something like what you call, we have some type of cereal bag. I don't know if you're going to be able to see through it. That's what I was thinking about. Okay. That looks kind of cool. We need something. We need an image here now. And so let me see what I want to pull for an image. Let's see. What can I use? Maybe one of these birds. Okay, maybe one of these birds. This is a calendar. And I saved it so I can use these birds. There's another page I think that has all of them on there. Let me see. Maybe that was the page. I thought it was another page. I might have been looking at another book. Okay, so maybe we'll use one of these birds as an image. This one is cool. Okay, so let's go. Oh, I like that one too now. Let me see. All right, let's go up here. I've been looking at some digi kits on Pam at the Paper Outpost today. Or maybe that's where I was confused about what I saw. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's kind of cool. It's very cool, actually. It might be too big, but we're going to use it. Might be too big. I want to use this. It looks like it's too big, but I don't want to cut the forest out. What if I fussy cut? If I fussy cut that, that makes no sense. Let me see the other bird, because it's just as big, because it came from the same thing. But maybe this one, I wasn't looking at this one at the top. I originally was looking at that one. But maybe this one might work. That one could even work. It's kind of cool. I'm just trying to see how I can utilize more than the bird. Okay. Maybe we can use that. Maybe we can use this. Also, and then maybe we'll cut this out. I know y'all, it's like you cutting it close. I know. I'm just trying to use some of the background before I cut the bird out of the clouds, out of the sky. Kind of close. Watch his little head. Watch his little head. You gotta try to cut the blue from around there. You gotta be careful. Now this will be challenging, very much indeed. Okay, all right. Well, we couldn't get all of the blue. It's like a plasticky type of paper, so it's kind of hard to get it. And then we have a little bit of blue here around his feet. And then there's some blue in here. I'm just chipping at it. There we go. But it's still blue right here and I can't get it. I can't get it. I have to lose that piece of feather. That's the only way we're going to get it off. But that's close as I can get it without damaging the little bird, okay? So we'll just put him here. And him. He looks like a sticker now. Okay. And maybe we'll use these little pieces in here some kind of way. Maybe. Let's see. I don't know. Maybe I won't use it at all. Just leave it and let's think about something else. I wanted to use this one. He was so cool, but I don't even know how. He is so cool. Okay, so what else can we use? I don't know what we're going to do now. Okay, so we have this. My pages always look so, together or something. I don't really know. I don't know how to break up the idea. I don't really know how. They always so, I don't know, colored coded or something like that. I don't really know. I admire other people's work, but I guess I have a fear of putting stuff together the way some people do it, and I just be like, oh, I can't do that. I don't even know how to do that. All right, let's cut this. What is this, a farm? It might be a farm, which could be okay. Well, no. But we're going to try to use this piece of tape because we can. All right. I think I used this in my pig journal. It's not a pig journal, but it's an animal's journal. Okay, that's kind of cool. Now maybe we can go back. See, I'll see that and then I'll be like, maybe I should go back and get a flower or something. But I think I need something else something that's kind of big. And I don't know what. Let's use one of these. Let's use one of these. Okay, now you can use this as a whole thing, or you can use half of it, or you can just use this stuff here, like this. You could do whatever you want to do. Okay, This is kind of cool. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Can that be a thing? It can be. It can be a thing if I want it to be a thing. I got to talk myself through this because, you know, I'm not these other famous paper crafters. I'm just little old me trying to think about, girl, how you do this? Just do it the way you want to do it. I have these conversations with myself, even when I'm not making a video and watching other people's videos. I'd be like, see, there ain't no rules. They just doing whatever they do. And because they've been doing it longer than you, they just kind of got a neck for it or a feel for it of what they want, you know, to happen. So you do the same thing. Think about what you want to happen and let it happen. Okay. So we have that, and what else can we use? Because we have all kinds of things. And I'll be looking, saying, I got to pull the stuff out and use it. You got to use this stuff. All right, let's see what we got in our scrap box, because we're not finished over here. I don't know where I'm going to put this drawer, y'all. This drawer got all this stuff in it that we can use and play with and everything like that. See? It's like take something and put it down. Don't worry about what it is. Take it and put it on there. Don't worry about what it is. Use it. And I'd be saying, oh, okay, just use it. It don't matter where you put it at. It don't matter. But I think it does matter. Just take something and put it down. Let me see what else I find in here. I need to find some little girls that I got. And I got some, this stuff is all up there like that. It's just there, and I need to move some of this stuff so I can access some of it. But it's just, you know, kind of excuse after excuse. And it's not really excuse. It's just that I don't have nowhere to put nothing. And if you take all the stuff down, then you got to put it somewhere, then you don't even use it or something like that. And you be like, well, why take all that down? I need to find them girls and use them. I'm looking through some of this stuff here to see what we can put on here. Y'all see me looking? Yes. See? This is a note to self. Can somebody see it? That's a note to self. Okay? Let me put it on here. Yes, girl, just do it. It don't matter. Everything's going to be fine. Okay? Now let me see what else I see in here. I got all kinds of stuff right here. This one drawer can't be all that I use, but I have so much stuff in it. All these little things. I'm peeling these stickers and I'm using them. Because it makes sense after it's done. I was looking at my last one and I was like, oh, that's pretty. You did good. You did good. No, be my own worst critic and everything. But I be trying to tell myself, just do it, girl, and stop worrying about all of these things. Just put this stuff down. Get a handful of it and make something out of the whole handful. See, here go a girl right here of some sort. I found something. Look, daydream. Okay, right. That's what you should do. Daydream sometimes about where you want to be in life and how you want things to turn out. And I feel like I want to write some numbers on there because it might be a cool idea. Because maybe you want to think about something when you're daydreaming and something might come to your mind. You might be like, yep, write something on there. Okay? It's okay. Be a little note taker right there and everything. Okay? What else can we use? Let's put this stuff in the drawer. It'll be on the floor. What else can we use on these papers that still look like it need some other stuff? Look like it need a big flower that's like vellum that you don't have to cover up something with, but that you can see through the image. Okay, I want something on here. Let me get some kind of. I don't have what Pam calls stipples. I don't have no stipples, but I have some stuff like this, and I have some things you can put somewhere. Stick this on here. If y'all saw all the stuff that I have, it's insane all the stuff I have. I got so much stuff, it's crazy. It's crazy. I can't even use it all, but the stuff I keep coming to and using is getting used up fast. And then I ain't gonna have this, even though I don't use it that often. This stuff too big to put on here. It's pink. Oh, I don't want to use this because it's too big, and the other one is being used up fast. And let me see, can I get some of this other stuff? See, I have to move. Like, I got to move all of this right here. Okay? I got to move all of that here. And all this stuff here. See? Y'all don't know. And then I can see this. You see what it says, ephemera. Then I can see all of this that's underneath of it. You understand? All these dragonflies and stuff. And then I can see this. I know where the stuff at. It's just a lot. It's just a lot to get to because there's nowhere to put it. And then I got a whole box like this with a whole bunch of other stuff in it. I just have all kinds of stuff. See, this is what I was talking about, something like this. I got all this kind of stuff. I said if y'all could see all the stuff I have, but, and then I'm only doing this so I can get in this box right here because all the stuff that's right here was sitting on top of here like that stuff is sitting on there like that. And it's hard. It's hard to, you know what I'm saying? I just be so glad when I can unpack my house and put things in place the way it's supposed to be, but that ain't the story right now. And while I'm trying to dig over here and get some of this stuff that's like stickles or something like that, it's just a glitter glue pen. I'm just trying to reach it, and sometimes I be sitting here like, what can I do now? Because I can't make it up. Okay, I got these. Then if you don't put this stuff up, it'll just be sitting on your table. And then when you get ready to make the next thing, you got clean all this stuff up first so that you can take a screenshot, so that you can have a thumbnail, so that you can start a video. I'm talking about there's a lot of work to it. And then, here comes this. Put all this stuff back. And then when I get off, I got to put all the stuff back that I've been taking out. But I don't even know what I'm going to use until I start. So it's not like I'm just sitting here completely lost for what you're going to do. It's just that I have so much to move around to get to it. I got my mail. I got to keep my mail, discreet and all this kind of stuff, because some people won't let you be great, and you got to be careful. So now I got to set this somewhere because I'm still using the other box that I just took. See these girls? I got these babies. This box is where I took this little vellum piece out of, because I have all this stuff in here that I can use. This is a piece of material. Oh, it's paper and glue. Okay. All right. So I have all of this kind of stuff in here. I'm talking about tons of things to use everywhere, in all kinds of containers and compartments and all this stuff. These kinds of frames and stuff like that. That's what I was looking for, and I was saying it'd be cool if we get a good picture. And then where the girls at? There's some girls here, some babies. Okay, maybe we want to use one tonight. We don't know. It's a type of bookmark. Yes, I bought all of this kind of stuff because, isn't it cute? It's so darling. You want to just use these things and play with this stuff. I'm just saying, y'all. So let's use one. She a Christmas one for me. Look at her. She like, see? Aren't I cute? Yes, baby, you are. Okay? They so pretty. So cute. Let's use one. Let's see which one we want to use. What happened to their knees? They've been on their knees playing with their doll babies and playing, all that kind of stuff. Little knees is red like that. You so cute. She's just cute and plain. Let's use her tonight. Okay? Just plain. Okay, we'll put that there. And put this back in here, because I got all kinds of stuff. And I was moving all of that so I can get to a girl and get to these things that can be like stickles. And I don't know if I'm going to use this frame yet. But see how I pulled her? Because she matched this page so good. And she matched that page. So I'm going to put some of this glitter pen on here. I'll just put some on here so it can have something that makes it prettier than what it is. Okay. And stickles, I'm sure, is nothing more than a glue pen of some sort. It just costs more money because it's got a different name. And this one I got from Target. And then I got another pack from Michael's, right? So I said, okay, because Michael's had it online. And I went to the store because I said, that's going to run out and I'm going to need some more of it. And I wanted it while it was on sale. So I bought 2 boxes of it. And I have 16 of them, 16 pens. So now that's cute. Now where can we use this? We don't know where we're going to use it at. But maybe we can do another page. But we have to do a page that can flip out. But I was wondering, do something else need to go here? So like you can use this, but you would have to put something under it, right? Something pretty. So now let's see what that can be. That can be on that page right there. A bug. Can we use a bug? I got 5 million stickers, and I can't get to all of them because All of them not over here. But I got, plenty right here. Let's see what we can use to put on this page over here. Let's see. I'd be so mad, y'all. This sometimes I just don't even want to do a video because I just have in my mind where I want to put everything at so that I can have easy access. I was looking at Joey Defy video, the latest one I think it is, when she was doing some kind of organization for her scraps. And I was looking at her desk, and her desk was completely plain. And she just had Christmas light string of yellow lights or something. Maybe they white and they look yellow to us. And this is kind of big and bright. Did that go there? No, that's incredible. Somebody else would put it right there. But I was looking, saying my desk is so full. And then when I take stuff out, then I'd be saying, I'm going to bed. I'm not cleaning none of this up because I don't feel like dealing with it tonight. So I don't. And then I got to clean it off before I do the next video. And I'd be so mad because I'm an organized person. People always telling me, you're so organized. And it's like everything should have a home. That's kind of cute right there. That's kind of cute. That bug might look incredible to somebody, but I'm going to use it. And when you ain't got no space to put nothing where it needs to be or put something or all the things, it's just like, it's so depressing sometimes. So I just come and just push and make a video anyway because this is what I want to do while I'm waiting and trying to figure out the rest of my life. Like, I don't really know. I can't figure it out no way. I got to wait on God to tell me and reveal it to me. But I be in here like, man, I ain't making no video because I got so much stuff everywhere. And again, today I was coming home from work, or maybe I was on my way to to the district for the school system that I work for. And from there I went to get crabs, some steamed crabs. And in any event, one of those ways, leaving work or going to the district or going to get the crabs, I was thinking about how, man, you should just pack all the stuff up and give it away. That's what I was thinking about. Because I'd be so mad that I can't, you know, like do the thing I want to do. But I just keep coming anyway. And I kind of just try to find some kind of inspiration within myself because of, you know, because of my love for this paper stuff. Like, I love this stuff, but sometimes it's just burdensome because I want it to be easy access and it's not right now. And it's not. And then I got things coming up that's like, I gotta get ready for trying to market my book and my children's book and get my stuff together so that I can do something. I ain't sure what that's going to yield right now. Am I going to have to, I don't know which way it's going to go. I don't know. And then I won't be here for a while, maybe once a week or something like that. Once every other week or something, I don't know. All right, so now I don't know where the sticky side at. I don't know, do you put this right here? But I'm putting it right here. Because who said it needed to just be over top of a person. It's over top this bug. That bug probably look crazy on that page, but that's where it's at. That's where it's at. I like it. Enjoy the little things. Maybe I'll just keep adding to these 2 pages. And then, let's see. I wanted to use her. I took her out and show her no place because she gonna take up all that space with this space. Because she really is like a belly band or bookmark. But I'm gonna leave her in here and maybe we'll use her the next time. Okay. Okay. I saw a date over here, a month or something. Yes. It's January, February 2021. Came off that page that I was making last night out of that magazine, Art in America. And I said, girl, keep that and you can use it somewhere. So we're going to use it tonight. Add a little ink to it. Age it up a little bit. Completely different piece of paper now. It was stark white at first. Where's that glue? Sitting over here getting dry because it's top over here. Put that right here. Okay. And then that bug is incredible. But I want another one or something like it. Oh, look at this. This is a guitar. That's cute. I was going to put that down there too. Wasn't sure where. How about this? How about this? How about that? Why not? Let's fussy cut it. Get the white paper off of it. We can't get it all, but we can get some. We can get some of it. And then, we come back and attach that. It'll be just fine. It's only a sticker. It's okay. These scissors are very, very sharp and very fast. If you push it down too quick, you're going to know that you did. And I'm going to try to get this to any perfected way. We're just going to try and get away some of this white. It's all super glossy anyway. We should have used our soft sanding block before we did this, but we did not. Well, it's okay. We will still rough it up a little bit and get the sheen off of here, because it is definitely glossy. I know that looked like a deep one, but that's how it was. It's like that. And I cut it away. I'm going to show y'all all this stuff that's laying around on this table in this little bit of workspace that I have because it's only a little bit. And I'm trying to pull from these areas. Let's see. All right, that's a little bit better. I'll just sand it down a little bit and just take some of that sheen off of there so it's not so glossy. All right, and then some of them peeling back. Okay, it feels sticky enough. I don't know if it is, but it feels like it. Okay. Where'd you fall? Okay. Put that right there. No harm lost. No harm lost. It's okay, just like that. And then let us see. Do we want to add anything else? Oh, let's see. Be happy. That don't go with that. It's not the right kind of feel or anything to go with that. Let's see what we see. Let's see. It's an ant carrying a piece of watermelon. That's cute. Okay. Maybe we can add this tag in here. Maybe we can add this tag and put it right there. Yeah. Let's find us a piece of string first. Let's see. Where can we get a piece of string? Maybe we can make a piece of paper string because, let me see, my string is not over here, but I had, it's my basket is right here. But let's see if it's a piece in here. I usually keep some string in here. Let's see if I can find something. Yep, there's a piece. I usually keep some in here for that purpose because I never know when that kind of thought might come up. It's like, oh, I ain't got no string over here. Let's use this. We're going to need to. This is a sticker. a little loppy anyway because of the way they made it. I didn't make it. It's a sticker. All right, got it. It's not that sticky, so that's gonna need some glue because it's not enough. It's not enough sticky on there. It might be too much glue. That should do it. We'll add this right here. Okay. And even though it is a sticker, we still can put a little string in there. Might have been cooler with the paper, but we're going to use it like this. Just like that. One thing I said before, and I'm going to say it again, I don't like to cover up all of my stuff. I just don't understand what you're going to put the pretty stuff down for and then cover it up. I don't understand that. But that's what people be doing, and I don't want to do that. Because I bought all this stuff to be seen, not to put this down and then put this on top of it and then put this right here and then, get a book page or something and take one of these and put that. It's like, I guess the fun is in watching all the things and then you cover it all up to something else. And it's like, I don't like that. I like all that other stuff that you just had on there. That's how I be looking at it. But I'm going to be over here doing what I'm doing. Okay, I found another little sticker. Let's put this thing right here. Okay. I wanted to just go to another page, but the stickle stuff is wet. So I'm just adding to this page things that can, go with it and keep it looking cool. Keep it looking cool without overkill. Plus, some things would be enough, and it's like, as Pam would say at the paper outpost, you got to stop yourself. Sometimes you just have to try and stop yourself. And look at her. Isn't she cute? Yes, she's cute. Somebody said you didn't let me see it. You held it up and put it down. I was trying to let you see it. She's very cute. Okay. All right, let's see. Because I'm going to end this video. It's late. It's like, not late, but an hour and 25 minutes. See, she's so cute. She's so cute. All right. Some people can do this stuff so fast, and they just do 2 pages, and it's no problem, just quick. But not me. Not me. Some people like my videos, though. And I'll be over here playing with this stuff. Oh, that's kind of cool, ain't it? It's kind of cool. But I don't want this whole thing. I just want the butterfly. I just want the butterfly. Let's see if we can get it. Just, don't waste the border because we can use that somewhere else. He has some antenna, but it's so light you can't even see it. So I will just make him some on the page. Because I know somebody's like, well, wait a minute. No, it's so light. It's like light gray. You almost can't even see it on the sticker, and I'm looking at it. So I know you won't be able to see it on the page. So I'll just make him some or her, it, and get it going like that for us because it's very, very light. And we'll keep this frame because that can go somewhere. We're not sure where, but we can find somewhere for it. All right. That's okay. We'll leave that like that. We got to get this little piece of white out of here, though, because we'll need that. All right. And this is going to be the last piece I'm going to add, I think. I believe. And then we will call it a night. So I thank y'all for hanging out with me in this video one more time. Should I put this here? Yeah, it's sticky enough. And I'll use this little gold to add it some antenna. Can y'all even see? Okay, and now it's there. All right. All right. It's a fall paper kind of thingy. Looks pretty cool, I think. I think it's pretty cool. Just put this all up in here and make it nice and sparkly with the gel pen ink. And then when it dry, it'll be pretty. Should I put some more somewhere? Maybe I should. Maybe I'll put some up here. And tie the papers together. We got some there, we got some there, some there. Maybe some here. Just add some. And when this dries, this looks like shavings of glitter paper. It don't look like just glitter. It's like they took metallic color paper or something and just shaved it or something like that, like little shavings of paper is how this is. So when this dry, the glue dries, it's going to look like fibers of paper in it on this. So, yeah, that's it, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this little make and thought it was cool. I think it's cool. I think it looks pretty cool. So, I didn't get to do 3, but I said, okay, that's all right. We can do it like this and be all right and keep on going, okay? Maybe I can get to using some of this other stuff some soon day, because I got all this stuff right here. And I know I said I'm going to let y'all see. So let me take this out so you can see. So this my drawer setting right here with this big bin of scraps. And I put that book down there that I was using. And all the space I got is right here. Because all of this have stuff in it. I just put this here because I was getting ready to get the stamps. But I'm working from here, putting things there, right, in this little space. That's the only space I got to put. And so all the stickers here, because I got all of this over here like this. There's nowhere to work over here. So I can't really get to my stuff, you know? And it's kind of get on my nerves. So I be over here like, I don't know what to do right here. And what could I get for right here? And what is going to be right here and all this. I was trying to open this because I was looking at, let me see, don't fall in the basement. Okay, let me get it. It's just not easy, y'all. I was trying to reach this in my mind, right? So I got all of this. This is, and that's why I show all of the videos when I first buy the stuff, so people can see, because then that's what people like to see, what you got and where you get it from. So I have all these kind of stamps, and I was looking at it because of this, and I was like, I could stamp on here, right? Put some ink stamp with these, whatever you call these things right here. This supposed to be faux stitching. So if you don't use the sewing machine, you can use this an ink pad, and you get all this faux stitching. And I was just thinking, like, I can use this stuff if I can get to it. And it's like, I have all of this. I have all of this. I don't have to buy anything besides ink when it runs out. Okay? Because I have all of this stuff. And it's not very expensive. You know, it's $2, $3 on Temu. But once you buy it and the stuff add up, right? But I've been buying it over the course of 2 years. And I have all this. So, you know, it's just like, when you going to use it? But we need some space. We need to get this stuff off our table. So that's what I was trying to share with y'all and tell y'all and let y'all see and all of that, because I was thinking. So another thought I had today was maybe I'll start just making journals and do the whole thing. Show you the book, make the cover. I already made 8 covers or 9, and just do the book and come back and do a flip through video. But I know, you know, some of my people, they don't want me to do that. They want to see. And they want to listen to me talk and all that kind of thing. And that's what I like too. So, let me see. But Christ said, oh, I would like to know if I am going to receive financial help from an uncle. Oh my God. Oh my, meatball. Well, that's good that you, oh my God. Okay? Jesus. What in the world? Okay? Well, maybe I needed that for right now while I'm trying to, oh my God, as they say, get out of my funk or something like that. Because what in the world do that have to do with what they call the price of lemons or eggs in China or something like that, they say? What do that, oh, the price of rice. What does that have to do with the price of rice in China? Listen, what in the world? You don't know what people gonna say on here, honey, and you can't control it, especially when you on live. So while y'all on here with me, those who hang out and everything, cause I'm cleaning up this table. I'm showing y'all what it take to clean up after you get all this stuff out and everything, and you gotta try and put this stuff back together and come together. I got these little containers like this. I bought 6 of them or 7. I bought 7 of them. They were $1.25 at the Dollar Tree. It's this big like this. $1.25 at the Dollar Tree about a year ago. And they don't have that kind no more. Not where I live. So I have all of this stuff everywhere. Jesus, y'all know. So we yet putting this stuff back in place some kind of way for ourselves so y'all can see how this goes. Don't slide on there. Why would you slide on there? You know it's wet. Okay. So we're putting this stuff back up here. All right, and then we're going to get this. With a whole lot of other stuff in here for junk journals. You know, I know somebody said, what is that? That's paper beads. So you make these paper beads and string them on. And I made a whole bowl of them. I ain't never used none. And that was about a year and a half ago. And there's all kind of pretty stuff in here. These glue bottles, like the one I'm using right there, came 4 in a pack or something like that at Temu for $3. So that's what we got right here. That's what's here, okay? And then these are cards, like this whole box of cards to say thank you, $1.99. Somebody sent to the thrift store. I've been had this stuff for over a year, like 2 years. Most of my stuff that I've had for like 2 years. The only things I've been buying lately has been some tools, a couple tools, and books. This is a zipper that came out of something. I forgot what it came out of, but it was a good zipper. And I said, they don't even make, it was in a coat. And I was like, they don't even make zippers like this anymore. Everything's plastic, and when they jump off the track, the thing break, you just got to get rid of the coat and buy another one. But this used to be the way they made a zipper, and you could just fix it. You could rebend these little probably brass pieces back in place and zip it right back on, but they don't make that kind of stuff no more. So I got this because I said, girl, I don't know how I'll be trying to attach it to a journal or something like that. I might just glue it down to a journal page. Who in the world knows? So now I got to put this in here, and so I can put this other stuff back up here. Okay, let's tighten this up so it don't slide all around. And put this up high. Then you can see what be going on in here when I'm trying to get this stuff ready for a video, okay? All right, I'm yet getting this pile of paper over here that I need to situate, okay? Because this stuff is some glue page work over here. And it's sitting there with my mail backward like that, because sometimes I'm showing what's going on. Because see, when I get my house unpacked and things situated, then people who've been, you know, rocking with me the whole time will be able to say, man, you stuck it out and you hung in there, and now we're so happy that it's different for you right now, because it ain't always been this way. But that's what happens when, you know, life starts sending you some kind of curveball, and you just have to just go ahead and sit right there and wait on the Lord and trust Him. And that's all you got. You can move in your own strength if you want to, and a lot of people do. But me, I'm over here waiting on God. Like, what we doing, Jesus? Because I don't know. And I ain't get ready to do nothing without understanding, because it'd be a disaster, and I ain't even trying to go that way because it's too much, and I can't undo the thing sometime. So this was Sayonara. This goes in that time book with all of that Asian stuff for this Asian journal that I'm gonna make one day. It's coming up. I have this, all of this in here is Asian that I've been compiling and holding on to for a while. And I recently got that, so that's why that's right there. And I just didn't move the stuff around so I could clip it in my little book. Okay, so we'll put all this together. Because somebody will be saying, I want to buy that Asian journal, and I'm going to sell it to them. Okay? And I was thinking about all that today too, because then you got to have all these things situated. You got to know what's going on. That's so lovely. You got to know what's going on. More mail. And more mail. And an image over here too. Oh yeah, that came off of that. So I'll be having all this stuff. Glue page and my mail and everything all together. Nowhere else to put it. It's got to stay where I can find it when I'm looking for it. Okay? And then I take all that and put this up here, because I know where it's at. And this is some kind of beads. And now this is my collage book that I'm still trying to catch up in. This is usually in the other room. So that's sitting on top of my pens. And then this is another piece of mail. And then we got to put the glue back. And this glue with this little plastic top that won't stay on. I said I'm hot glue that down because I'm tired of that coming off, but I ain't got to it yet. And then we put these together and set them on top of the sticky notes. Okay, and then we slide that, move all these over. So when we get ready to do a glue page or something, all of this is part of what this is. You just pick that stuff up and use it. And now we got this bag that we just finished using part of it, so we can keep it up here with all of these pieces. Let me show you these pieces. So this is part of the work for what we was working on tonight, to find pieces and parts to go with that. So we add that bag to it and this piece, because we're keeping up with it, and we might as well clip this with it too, because we can use it also. And then we got all of these pieces that we cut off of a journal that's just sitting right here like this, because we don't know if we're going to use them. And you throw them away and you're like, man, now I got to go in the scrap bin. I could have kept that paper. So we're just holding it on top of there. And then we got two more parts like this, all clipped together. With these on the back. And then this the other part right here, like so. And we need to add this paper right here. What you call this stuff? I keep on thinking about it. This phone book paper. That's what I was using in a make the other day. We use that and save this and put all of this on top of here and add it into one of these. Maybe we'll just get a close, what you call them things? One of these big paper clips. And just clip it on like this. This is what I got going on in here. It's time to clean up. You gotta have somewhere to put this stuff. And so we clip it on like that. And put this up here. And then go this way. Like this. And put these little scraps on there. And then we said, I bought this over to use this tonight, this newspaper. My mother be saving me all these papers. Mine save me the papers with the funnies and the puzzles and stuff. So I can use it. So, and we got that. And let me get that paper clip. Because my cat will be surely happy to have it. Running around with it. We're still cleaning up the table a little bit. So we got this book right here. We're going to slide this into this basket. And this stays on the table all the time. Let's see. Let's move this because this don't belong here. And y'all can't see me. Let me let y'all see me. I'm over here. Let me see. Move on over. I'm over here. Straightening up this area right here. Because this is my little bin. I have all these little trays like this. Y'all see what that is? Breads. Okay? So eyelets and everything. I left this out. I didn't mean to leave it out, but it is out. And so we got this. And this sits in there. And this one actually should be up here with the other ones that are stacked up like that. And this goes on top, and that's there. These rulers can slide down. This sits right there. I don't know why it's not sitting right, but that's what's happening. It's not sitting right. And this is a snippet roll that I made because I never made one. And I wanted to see how you make it and how it'll turn out for me. I didn't do the best at it, but I got one. And we'll just make another one this time. And then we'll roll this up and put this back. Between we keep using these same pieces. And then they'll be gone and I won't have none. Alright? Now, let's see. Fold this over. And this goes all the way over here. Y'all can see. Oh, they don't like when you do that. Let me take this out. I don't want to end the video because somebody's still watching. Alright, let's see. So this goes all the way over here. Somebody saw me do it the other day. This goes here. Okay. Now, all of this together. There's these cards right here. All these cards done fell off of there. And this is for a project. This goes on top of there. That moves there and sits there. This goes here. And this is like my table is straight now over here. Now this should have been clipped on, but I'm going to throw it away because it's not clipped on to the other thing. Meanwhile, these are little teeny notes pads to go in journals like this. And they should be sitting back here, but they wasn't right there. They was actually like right here. Let me see. A lot of cards. Okay, these supposed to be right here, like that. Okay, but when I keep moving that bowl, that keeps getting out of place. Now this should have been back in here, but I didn't put it in there because whatever it was, it's just sitting there. So we'll leave it out and it'll stay here. That little one stays here. This goes in there. Let's see. Well, all of these other tapes and threads and all that stuff is in there. This goes in there. But when I'm making my journals, I'm tired of moving all this stuff up here. So I said, girl, leave one out. This stuff I ain't ate yet. It's still sitting here. No telling when I'm going to eat it. But it's right there because I need the packaging. So now this is the work we did tonight. And we're going to move this over here so this can be out the way and keep drying while we try and clean this up. So we cut that and we got some images over here already cut so we can keep them within our eyesight. Now these clouds, I ain't sure what I'm going to do with, but I'm going to add it to my scraps of bits over here like this. I don't want this to get torn and missing. So I'm going to put that right there. And these are all scraps and things to go on this kind of thing that I haven't used yet. With these little stickers like that. And then, then we have this over here. Alright? I'm letting y'all see. We tore this out the doily. And these actually should go back in this box up here. That's where it came from, and it should be in that box. So, right now, I'm not going to move it. I'm going to just set it up here on top of this with all of that we just working on this. And set that up there. Put this and over here with the pens and markers and color pencils and things, gel pens and all of that is right there. This goes right over there. This sanding block go right there. This needs to stay in here because I'm using it when I think about using it and I don't want to have to look for it. We just found her. Let us hope we ain't mess up the stickers. Oh, they doing all right. I didn't touch this. I messed that one up though. I messed this up right here. I gotta just run it out. It's okay. Just run this up here. Because I can't fix it because I put it up. Because I touched it. It's okay. It's gonna be fine. It'll be fine. Okay, it'll be fine. It's okay. Don't worry about it. I got this one, and I got this one. Now we have to move this stuff here. Why keep moving it? Because where else am I putting it at, y'all? I got to put it in this home. All right, so we got to move that. Then we got to move all these tools. What tools? All kinds of scissors and clips and punches and things. And then it's a long one of these bins. It's flat. They have all kinds of other stuff in it. Because when everything was in storage, I bought all of this stuff. I ain't had no scrapbook paper. I ain't had no nothing. And I had to buy something because I was in here. Like, I don't have nothing and I can't do nothing. And I'm just in this house and I don't even know what to do. And so, this is where I got this from. I got it out here. Good. I saw this one and I was reminded. And I saw this. This was something that came off of something that I colored before. And I pulled it out tonight and said, you might want to use it, get some of it. So, let's see what else over here that needs to be over here. This one came out of there too. And this came out of there. And this one and this one, all these came out of there that I didn't use. And these. Okay, so now all of that is done. Then we gotta make sure it's flat. And that's my wipes and some scrap paper in case I have to write a note real quick. All right, let's see. Okay, now we gotta pick up this heavy box with all of the tools and put it right there. Oh, okay, that's most of the tools because the crocodile is right there. The crocodile punch is right there. And then the big bite punch is right there. Alright, but that's all the tools that I have. Besides these scissors, that's going up here now. Both of these scissors. I'll try to put my good scissors all the way down here away because I don't want my son to be trying to find a pair of scissors or something and use my shears or my good ones on something that don't work for me. So that's that. And then I'm going to put this here. And I see this. And then, what do I have? Put this here. And then put this here. See how that's right there? And then it's like, but it's not, it's somebody's name, but that's how I have to turn my mail over because it's right here and everybody's reading. But it's, not the end of the world for that. This goes in this bed, in this drawer. This one goes over here. Right there, because the paper clips is in here. And then I got all these other things in there. All this is paper scraps from doing glue pages and all of that. And we're keeping them because we don't know what we're doing with all of it. Some of it is trash, but we haven't separated it all yet. All right, the stickers. Okay. So that's what we're doing. We're going to take this book that we already put up, put it back up there again. Now, I think this box, came, let me put this phone back in here because it can sit in here now. Okay, now. Okay. All right, so let's get this together. This and with a book. So it saves this. This was around the book like this. So this was in here some kind of way. Maybe not in this one, in another one. But I save it. We use all of that in the journal. All of it. Okay? And then we'll save this because this stuff, you can just use this stuff. You can use it. You don't know about this caramelized looking paper. And this is just some gray background. And this how you be accumulating all these scraps like this. It'd be crazy. It's like this good gray paper though you could use. That can go in the trash. This is just like text. So I might keep that. And then this, you can keep all of this kind of stuff. It don't look like it make no sense when you start saving it. I'm like, why do I have all of this? And I got all this from the last time right here. So I'm put this back over there. Put this here. And all these scraps going back over here like this. And then we got some more to add to it. So you can add this and then put something else over top of it. Pam make all kinds of stuff. You can't even believe some of the stuff she made. She'll put this on top of here and then go put this on here like this. And then tear that off like that. And glue all this together or put a little teeny staple in it like this. I don't have a tiny attacher. I'm not buying one. I said that about the Big Bite, but I bought one. And then she'll put one staple in there like that, and then she'll put this on somebody's page in the journal, just like this journal page right here. And then she'll just, put that right there. Or something missing or something like that, she'll just put that right there. Or just paper clip it on here like this. And get a paper clip. Like something like this. Let me see. And just put it on here. And now that's a thing. And that's like, oh, I didn't know that was a thing. But, she got a lot of subscribers. And she got a lot of, crafty ideas that are beautiful. And I watch all of her videos from the beginning to the end. Because I love her channel. And she is the one who inspired me to start this stuff right here. And she said, oh, you can use all, she said, let's make something. We're going to use all the scraps on my desk. And she will make a whole, like using all of this stuff like this. All of this. And she'll make a whole masterboard. And then she'll let it dry and she'll come back in the next video and cut it up and start decorating a journal. And I was like, oh my God, you can't believe it. She'll use all of this and attach all of this together like this. And this become a thing. And then she'll get some of that stickle stuff and put it on there, or a gem of some sort, like a flat back pearl, and staple all this together. And this become a thing. And this stuff be in her journals. And she sell it. And she sell it just like this. And I'm talking about as soon as she posts her journal is for sale. By the time you log into Etsy or click on her Etsy shop from her description box, that thing say sold. I said, dang, she just put it up. Who in the world bought it? I was like, golly. So that's how it be. But yeah, so that's why I be saving all this trash. I don't save it all because I can't handle it all, but I know that you can use all of this stuff. This kind of thing like this, she glued the whole thing down to a board. Okay, a whole thing. Y'all must see me make a board like that. Y'all can't believe it. Let me show you. Okay, let me show you. I got some scraps right here. Let me pick some of them up off the floor. They floating around. Okay. Let me show you. All right, let me get a board. Let me just get this board right here. Let me just black out my address on it. It's just a, T-Mobile and everything. And let me just black out my address. And then I'll show you how she do this stuff. You can't even believe it. Maybe somebody, already know, but if you don't know, I'll show you. Okay, so now, this is how she do the stuff. All right, now let me get all of my good stuff off of here. We got scraps of paper. We got all this trash. Okay, that we're cleaning up off the table. But let me move my stickers because this not trash. All this is real stuff, okay? We're going to get this off. This is trash. She wouldn't use this, but I'm sure you can use it because it's like a acetate or whatever you want to call it, okay? So now, that's a piece of something. Let me just get all of the stickers. Maybe somebody want to see what I mean. Because I know you can't believe it, because I couldn't believe it either. And I'll be like, I know she ain't get ready. She not. And she just be having paper fun. And that's what she be doing, and I love it. I'd be like, Pam can do anything out of this stuff. And she does. And it be so fun, and I love it. And I be less, especially on a Saturday morning, man, when I be in bed and I be getting up, going to the bathroom sometime between 5 and 7, and I be like, okay, wake up a few minutes. Just wake up and watch a video before your day starts. And you go back to sleep after you watch one of Pam videos for 40 minutes or 50 minutes. It's be like, some of her videos be like 30-something minutes or 40-something minutes. And I just watch it until I'm falling back to sleep. And then I say I watch the rest later when I get up. And that's it. And I be watching her and she be saying, let's clean up. I got all the scraps on my desk, and because I've been just crafting away, and now it's time to make some space. So let's just make something fun. And she's using all this stuff that's on the desk. It don't matter what it is. She's using all of this like this. And I said, no, she not getting ready to make nothing with this. And she makes something with this. This is a sticker, so that don't work. And this all of this right here, okay? All right. This is a sticker. We got this picture up here that we ain't do nothing with. We got this that I've been saving. Okay. We got this right here that I punched out when I first got the big butterfly punch. And we got this right here that came with the butterfly punch. And she using all of this because whatever's right here, she ain't pulling nothing else out. She only using what's on this table. Okay? That's it. Okay? I got some brown paper right here. Let's not disinclude this paper. It's here. This right here is, I've been using it for, it's a napkin, but I've been using it. So let's just keep it because it's a napkin now. My cup be sweating on it. Here goes some more trash. Let's see. We're cleaning up. Okay? Now, let me get a piece of that. That's right there. Okay? And this right here is trash. I'm going to put that in because that's the backing of a sticker. And this is all she will be using. And she said, right here. Okay? Let's do something. So now let me get the real glue stick. We can't dig nothing. We got to focus. We got to focus, okay? Because you got to put this stuff down. I got to get my bag because I don't want to glue my table. We're using all that trash right there. And then and I'm going to do it just like she would do it. She ain't looking at nothing. She just picking it up and putting it down, no matter what it is. Okay? One large section at a time. She said, you choose. You can go this way or you can go this way. Okay? So, there you go. And she's going to use this like this. Okay? And then she'll come and put this. And she said, yeah, that looks kind of cool. Right? And then she'll get something else. She'll put this on here. Okay. And then let's slide that down because we don't want that to get cut off. Everything that's over the board has got to get cut off. We want to use all of it. So we'll put that there. And some glue here. And then where's that thing at? She'll use something like this. Maybe go this way or this way. I'm going to cut this piece of white off so it can just be the gray end. And she says, see how fast we can make more scraps? Okay. Okay. And then this side, she said, oh, that's cool. That came off the white when I just cut it. And I'll be sitting there saying, this is awesome. Like, I don't even know what else to say. It's just awesome. And, I mean, you can't even think it's a thing. You can't think it is. But It is. Let's get some more book page and put that right there. Okay, this gluey. Let's put this one right here. Piece of matte page. Okay. And when I'm doing my glue pages and stuff, I know all of this. This is how I learned how to even be on here. Watching her channel. And I'll be loving all of it. And I'll be saying, man, but I can't do it. But I do this. I make these clusters and things like that. She said, yep, that's kind of cool right there. Put that on there. And then we get some more. Okay. We're just using what we have on the desk. Put that right there. And then here's something. Put that right here. And then, let me see, where's that big thing that had them holes in it? Right here. Right. And she said, okay, we need more. We need some more glue. Yes, I'm giving all the credit to Pam at the Paper Outpost. She said everything is considered a craft material until proven otherwise. Okay, so we're right here. And put that down like that. Look what we got so far. This is what we have. Okay, now we got to do something with this. Add something here, maybe. We'll see how it all comes together. And then we can use something here. And then we can use, oh, this is a thing we can decorate with. And then we can use something else here. Okay, oh, that's not covering that piece. We gotta come up a little bit. Okay, and then we still got sticky. Okay, come across here, and we can use this. Put this here. Okay, then we got something here. Let's see what we can do with this. Let's see if we can get a little piece of this going. And put a piece of it maybe here. Need some up here so it can stick on there real good. Let's turn it over this way. I can't slide it on. Okay. And then down here, we can use maybe some of this. And then maybe another piece of this right here. Put that on there. And then we need something for right here. And that can be maybe, let's see, maybe a piece of this. And we tear this in a circle and put this right over top of that. Okay. Okay. And you can do it like this. And then you can cover the other side. And you can begin to glue this down. Just like this. And this whole thing becomes a whole piece. And I'd be like, wow, that was crazy. That was crazy. So I'm going to put this over here so my words end up at the edge. And then I'm going to put this one. Not enough glue. Okay. Put this one right here. Then we keep right on going. Mask making with your scraps. And so I got some words that's kind of cool. Can go right there. And then start on this side so you can have some words over here. And it can be kind of balanced. Okay. And then start picking up these pieces, putting this down. And this one. And here go a piece of postage stamp or canceled mail or whatever that is. Let's put it somewhere where it's not going to get cut off. Put it right here. Okay. And then we got some more. We'll even go this way. It don't matter which way you go. And then we'll come back over this side. Or keep working from here. Don't matter. You use this whole thing. Which side? You can decide which side you want to use. You put the whole piece down. Back up. I'm not making this stuff up, y'all. I'm not making it up. She makes some gorgeous things. And it's like, oh my God, you can't even believe that. So I'm going to go with this side. And I'm going to put mine all the way up to the edge. So when it gets cut down, it will be cutting off the white mostly. Okay? Put that down. And then let's see what we got here. We still got this thing that we're just going to cut out. Okay. And then in between here, we might can use this piece. Lay that down in there. Like that. And then we got this area right here. You can use this side. You can tear it to make it fit. You gotta go up a little higher. And it don't have to overlap. Okay. Then you can bring this up apart over here somewhere. And put this one in here. You can take this piece off. All of this works. And then we got this piece. This is cool. You can save this for the decorative side. And this. And then you still got this big piece here. You can use it on either side. It can be here, or you can use it here. So let me see what side I want to use. Maybe I'll use it like this. Right along here. And put this piece on here. Like this. And tear that off. Is it down? Yes, down. And then we need two pieces to go in here. And let's see what we have. We got this. This might work here. And then we've got some of this. Oh, we still got some of this we ain't used yet. What's this here? We might can put this in here. Like this. And then, you see, we got this pink here. So let's see what we have. We have blues and text. Okay, we can use that right there. And we can use this piece up close to that one. And this is a piece of something we're going to add as decoration. Let's see what else. That's a sticker, so that don't count. This was a piece of a tag. It's just paper, so we can use a piece of this too. Let's put this one in here this way. It's just paper. And then right here, we need maybe this piece. All right. And then we still need something here. Let's see, what's this? This is not really decorated. So the idea is to try and use it where you can get the most out of that piece of scrap. Put this one in here. And we got some more of something happening here. Let's see where we can use it. Maybe right here. Put that right there. I'm telling y'all, this how she be cleaning this table off. But she be having all kinds of conversation about, different things that I don't have no conversation topic about. I don't. Because I ain't been in this paper fun like this. And I don't know. She's got a podcast and all those things. So, I'm just showing you how she craft this stuff together. And, her work be so cool and to be sold. Okay? She not just doing it and it's just sitting somewhere. It's in somebody's house. Or they gave it to somebody else. And that's how it's worked out and everything. Let's see, I see something here that I can use right here and right here. Okay, and then we still got to cover a couple more spots up in this thing here. Okay, all right, so now we got this. This is going to take a large piece of that. And then we add pieces. Let's fold it back. All right. And then somebody said, well, what you going to do with it after? I'm going to cut it up the same way she cut it up and use it. Put it into my journal when I be making one. Okay? That's what I'm going to do with it. And then let's put a piece of this right here. We ain't get nothing extra. We're using what we have on this desk. Here goes something that's got some kind of gray on there. Let's use that right here. Like that. And then maybe use this piece up here. And then maybe this piece right here. And over here, let's see, we're down to, this is still throwing me off. Let me take a piece of it because I keep thinking that it's just hanging around, but it's not just hanging around. It's already been used, okay? Now, what else do we have here? I still have this piece. Let me use a piece of this one, like here. And maybe I want something else. Let's use a piece of this. Where's that? Right here. Okay. And maybe a piece of that right here also. And then a piece here. Okay. Any more? Yeah. I see some more. I see some right here. Let's see. Let me get a regular piece of this and put that there. And then, did we cover it all? No, we still got some need for here. All right. Now I think, nope, I still see some right there. And there's a few pieces right here. right here. And let's get some of this black and put this right here. And get another piece and put it right there. And I think we got it. I think we got it. It's still a piece right here can go. Wait, let me tear this a long piece and put it right there. Okay. This look like a piece right here too. Okay. I think that's it. Okay. That's how we cleaned up these scraps. Now, for this piece right here, I'm going to just add this one right here between. Or, yeah, I'm going to add it right here. Just the other piece of the cancel postage. And then this piece right here, I'm going to put on here. I'm going to just flat it out a little bit and put it right here. Just because it can be on there. All right, now, let's see. We got to get it to lay down, though. It's got a big wrinkle in it. All right, now, just like that. And that's a thing, okay? Now, since we have this, we can cover that with this. Okay, because let's get some little bit of ink on it. If we can get some ink on there. And then you can just do it this way, Joanne. You have to do it like that. Could have just rubbed it on the ink pad. Okay? It's just a piece of cloth of some sort. And then we will have to put that on with this because it is material. And put that down like so. I see a piece is poking out here. And I'm going to add a piece of this to it and put this down. Okay. It's still not sticking. Now it is. Okay. Now, we got all of that. And we're going to come back and get our decorative pieces that was on this table after we cut. Okay. And just like that, you made this board and you created some more scraps making it that you can then discard or you can put them together and make a thing. Okay? And then, just like that, this just became something. We ain't got this part together. I didn't even see it because it's pink. Okay? I know somebody probably was yelling to tell me and I didn't even hear you. But we caught it. We got some more scraps to work with. Okay? We got more. We got something here. We just cut off something. Okay, this can stay. You want to stay, you can stay. All right, we'll use you just like that. Put this top on. And then we'll take this. We'll add some stuff to it. Wait a minute. I know you want to go. We're going to let you go. We're going to let you go. We're going to let you go. Let's see what else we got over here. We got something. Put all that together. And then we can put it on here like this. Okay, and then for this part, we put this here and that there. Not enough glue. And then here, we will get something else up here. All I got is this caramelized edge paper left and a little teeny bit of this blue stuff. We'll use it and put it on there. Somebody might think it's ridiculous, but listen, I'm telling you it works. Okay? And then put this little piece of black on here. And now all that piece is covered. Okay? And now we gotta put something here. And do we have anything left that is, let's see, here goes something, but it's got text on it on this side, so I won't use the other side. I'll use this side, and then I'll put this in the middle. So this got text too. But I'll put it in here like that. And then we'll get some book page like this. I'll put that piece there and this piece here. And now I think we got it. Well, there's a little bit showing out of here too. And maybe a slither right here. So we'll use that like that. And then we'll come again and trim like so. And then over here, make sure all these pieces is down. Then flip that over so we can see, and we'll trim this off. Okay. And that's what we got out of there. Now, all of this is official trash now that we have this. And then you will cut this up just like you will cut anything else up to make like a tag or whatever you're going to use. You know, a journal card, a belly band, whatever. Okay, so like if we were going to make a tag, let's use this side. Let's just cut it. I'm going to cut it with these scissors because it's still moist. So let's just cut this piece out the middle. And cut this. And that looks like that. And that looks like that. And when you first look at it, it doesn't look like anything. And then you simply could cut. Don't fold it because this might go be some kind of way because it's not all the way dry. And you just cut this corner, lay it up there, cut that corner, get some ink. Let's get this black ink. This black might look better on there than brown. And then you put this all around here. And then you got that. And you can use the traditional punch like this, or you can use this expensive, don't really need it type of tag punch. And just put this in here and punch that like that. And then you can put a ribbon in there, and you can come and add a sticker or something like that to it. If you like that kind of sticker, and shine it down, tone it down or something. Take some of this gloss off of it. And you can put this on here. And make it add something else to it too. Let's see. Let's add something else to it. I want that one. I saw something else too. Like this. You can add this to it. It's another sticker. And just take this and put this on here. And that's trash. And put this on here. And now that's a whole thing right there. Now you need a piece of ribbon to put on there. Let's get a piece. I just walked away for a second. I ain't get ribbon. I just got a little piece of material and then another piece. So I said maybe this might work. And then I'll just cut a little piece of this. These are my scissors for paper. And then let me get these things right here. That's for fabric. Let's cut a little bit more. And then cut this. And then put this in here. It might be too wide. Yeah, I think it's a little bit too wide. And then you can have that. And that can be, all right, let me turn it so it can be on the same. And then that's the thing. And we made all of that out of the scraps off the desk. And that's it. That's one. And then for this one, you could make this just a journaling card like this. And you can add maybe a piece of paper to it. You can do a corner rounding on it. See if it's going to punch because it's still moist. And then you got this, and it can be this way or that. Still need some trimming. Okay. And then it can be like this, and you can add it to a journal, like a journal card. And you can leave it like that, or you can do something else like this. Let's see. You can take like a piece of paper, just a simple piece of paper. It don't have to be this or that. I need to make it a little less. And you can put it here. You can have two folds like this. And it can be like this. And you can put some ink. And then you take something of this scrap, some kind of scrap like this, and fold that thing over and make another kind of thing by sliding this on here and fold it over out this trash like this. And you can trim it so it can be like that, and do it like this, and you can put it on here like this and like this, and then that can be a little secret type of thing that opens up, and in here you can write a note. And you just have some lines in here. And on this side, you can stamp it, or you can leave it, and it could be like just a stamp. Where's this flower? You can have it here and here. And that can be a whole thing. And then you would take that and just put it on here. And this can be a little thing like this on here. And then you put it in a corner tuck or under a belly band, or put a paper clip and put it on there, and then there's a secret little note card that you can use like that. And then for that last piece that we have that's got this piece of fabric, we can add this butterfly to it. And where's that other piece of this other piece of thingy? We can actually put him on the back. You can put him on the back, or you can put him on the front. I'm gonna add this here. Just a scrap piece of, this is like a piece of sari silk, but it's not sari silk, but it's like a piece. Okay, and then you can flap this up from the middle and just glue the middle part down. And that can be there like that. And you can add something to it. And if you want to do something here, you can. And you don't want to, you don't have to. And then that's it. That's what you can do with this. This also can be, you can do the corner thing with it. You don't have to have a corner punch. You just start at the very edge and go around and corner shape it your own self. And it's okay just like that. Start right at the edge and just go around. And that's that. And that can be that, just like that. And you can put this thing that we made, you can put that on the other side, right in the middle. It's okay. You put it wherever you want. Do whatever you want. It's okay. Just like that. And then that's a whole piece. Let's glue some of this stuff down so it don't get out of the staple. And it just stay in there. And then you got that piece of interest, and you got that. And where is our top? Our top is right here. Let's put this piece on first. And then we can get this thing here. Because I'm going to put all of the other glue stuff up I put up. And I got this. And I can take one or two of these. They're a little bit big, but we can take one or two and put it right here. One or two. Two is enough because they kind of big for this little punch. And then we take two of the same is okay. This one, put it there, and this one, and put it there. Some sequin. And just like that, we cleaned up the desk with the trash, and we made this. And on the other side, we have that. And then we made this one with this little secret note paper on the front. And on the other side, we have that. And we made a tag. All out of that one piece of board. So that's it. That's what we did. And I'll be watching Pam do this kind of stuff all the time. And sometimes she has buttons and she uses buttons or gears and all stuff. And I got buttons and keys and stuff sitting up here, but I wasn't going to put it on there because, you know, I don't have to do all that right now. I just was showing you how you can clean up all this trash and come together with this kind of thing. And I got all kind of clusters and all kind of things that I made. And it's like, I don't know, but people will buy it because they like it. And it's just, you know, how you put that together. What is this? All kind of scraps of trash? Yeah. And you saw how I put it together. But once you cut it down, you got this fabric hanging out of here and got all these scraps of, you know, trim that you've been cutting off. And you just put stuff everywhere, any kind of way. It don't matter how it is. And when you cut it down, it comes out to look like something like this. And you just use a stamp, you know, look like a piece of stamp, the whole stamp, you know, and it's like, wow. And this the whole opening piece of it. So that's the kind of stuff that we can do. I just, you know, don't get to play the way I want to play, but I got a lot of things to play with. A lot of things to play with. So y'all just keep coming and supporting my channel and hanging out with me because I plan to be here and doing great things and selling the things that I create because, you know, it's just what I want to do is paper fun. And we started out with this little make. And we've been on here 2 hours and 50 minutes. So maybe somebody will watch it and, you know what I'm saying, and like it and come and join this little family over here. And if not, we'll just keep making until, you know, they get on with us because they will come. And this is a piece of the tissue paper that I didn't even add. But it's okay. You don't have to add everything. You add as much as you can to clean the desk up as much as you can. And if you still got a lot of it, then you come back tomorrow or the next evening or whatever, and you finish cleaning up the desk, making something else. You can use a big bag like this, just a brown paper bag, just two bags glued together. So I can glue on top of it, and you can use this and make a master board out of it. Everything don't have to be this aesthetic, gorgeous stuff that, everybody be doing, and you're like, man, I can't even get there. If you got the money and you want to spend that kind of money to, do these kinds of things, and you know how to use the language and do the editing and all of the things that YouTube wants so that you can recoup that money some kind of way while you putting it out to create for people to watch and like and comment, you know. That's what they're going to do, watch, like, and comment. But you got to be getting the money back that you're putting out unless you just got buku money and you can do it. Other than that, we're going to use what we got until we, can afford to buy more because we want to do more. But other than that, you can make a whole lot of pretty stuff out of the things that you can find in thrift stores or off shops that some places are called off shops. We call them thrift stores. And you can make beautiful things. Get it from Timu. You don't have to spend a lot of money at Michael's and whoever. Joann's is gone, but all of these fabric shops and places, Hobby Lobby and all that stuff, you can just come together with what you can come together with and use that. And that's what I be doing, but I just have so much to play with. I just want to play. So now that I made something out of all of this, I'm going to push it all into this trash box like this and let you see. It's all trash because I made something with most of it. So I don't need to hold it any longer. Okay, so that's that. And we're back up. And I'm getting ready to say goodnight. And I will see you guys in my next video and everything like that. Have a good night. This is what we made tonight. And I hope you enjoyed our video. And if you have not subscribed, please think about subscribing. I will see you guys soon. Have a good night. Peace.